sitting in silence can have one of the most profound effects on your life. I know that it has had that for me, and also so many people that I work with. So sitting in silence was not something that I was ever able to do. Actually, the only thing that I was able to do is sit in chaos, because that was my life. That was my internal makeup, was complete chaos. I didn't know what to do with emotions. I had a lot of traumatic, kind of chaotic events happen as I was growing up, and then I brought more into my life as I was a young adult. And when stuff hit the fan, I finally was able to go into my own healing work, and thank God I was able to do that, and I had the willingness to do that, because it really does take a lot of willingness. But the truth is, all it does is take willingness. When you want to start to feel better and you want to go along the path of emotionally regulating and feeling better, willingness is like the first thing. And sometimes it's not even willingness, it's the willingness to even be willing to do that. So when I went on my healing journey, I was willing, but I just wasn't able to sit because my head was so crazy. And so I would put my phone on for like 3 minutes. I would put it on airplane mode. 3 minutes, at about a minute and a half, I was having too much anxiety. I was having too many thoughts, and it was just too stressful. I could not sit there. I was so dysregulated. Like I for like protecting myself, I just shut it off. And this is most people in society today cannot sit with themselves. They would rather, instead of sitting with themselves and their own emotions, they would rather go out there and, God forbid, hurt people. And that's exactly what happens. We take emotions that we're not willing to sit with, and they get spread onto everybody else. That's how you have generational dysfunction, okay? I know that's what I was a recipient of, and until I got myself the proper help, that's what my children were a recipient of. And there is a lot of support out there, and there is totally, we definitely have the capacity to regulate ourselves, but we do have to have the willingness to be uncomfortable a little bit, but also know that we're not going to die. And that was like the key for me that changed everything. I went deep into my own healing work, and also a friend suggested that I watch a Kyle Cease video, and he basically was talking about sitting there and not dying. And he also brought in some tools of loving what is. And he just, for whatever reason, that sentence of just sit there and don't die was something that resonated with me. Because our brains are wanting to avoid pain, they want to seek pleasure, and they want to conserve energy. It wants to. Okay, not they, but that's what your brain does. That's the lower brain. It was built for our survival. It's working properly. Like when we can't sit with ourselves and our brains are like freaking out, it's because it's trying to protect you. My brain was trying to protect me from experiencing emotions that I just did not want to experience. So I couldn't sit still. But once I understood as an adult, like I'm sitting here and I'm not going to actually die, that's when I finally was able to sit in silence. And even though I was experiencing emotions that were uncomfortable and thoughts that were not comfortable, it was still okay because I understood I wasn't going to die. So I really hope that that's helpful for you if you're a person that's not able to sit in silence, that has so many thoughts running through your mind and has a lot of or a decent amount of whatever, if it's anxiety or if it's not feeling so good or if there's some anger, all of the emotions, just stress just from everyday life and from compounding everyday life. So I would just start with taking a deep breath. And you could just take a deep breath through your nose and then gently blow out your mouth. Sitting in silence is what allows your body to know that it's safe to be with you. And when there's any kind of trauma is an event that is too big for your psyche, like just to understand and to comprehend. So for example, if you're in second grade and the teacher comes in and gives you a calculus test, that is a really good explanation of trauma, because there is no way a second grader can handle calculus. They have a enough time sometimes with second grade math, okay? And then you give them calculus. It's impossible. Okay, so that's what the body experiences when it experiences trauma. It's just like, it's just too big. So it doesn't know what to do. So what it does is, since it's always working for your health, it's always working to keep you surviving, your body keeps the score. And your body will create certain energy kind of blockages. It'll just to hold yourself together, even though it's out of alignment with your flow, with your creativity, with your soul. It's like out of alignment, but it's still holding you up so that way you can experience whatever your life is bringing to you in a way where you can survive it. Okay? And so what this silence is a surrender, meaning it's allowing whatever that power is that is beating your heart, that is digesting your food, that's also growing the grass, that created the clouds, that creates the big oceans and the fish, that's seeing through you, through your eyes, that power, it's giving that power the ability to work on you a little bit, instead of you trying to figure everything out. So that is what we do when we sit in silence, is we just allow the emotions, we allow our body to feel whatever it feels, and we're going to have it be okay. So whatever the thought is that you're thinking, even if it's awful, somehow it has to be okay. So if I'm scared, I don't know what's going to be, and that's okay. Any money issues, like whatever comes up, well, I don't know how this is going to work. Well, my spouse is like this, or my kids are like this, or my coworker and my job, or whatever it is, somehow it just has to be okay, because it's happening anyway. Our resistance to life is what causes the pain more than the actual events that are happening, even though sometimes they can be extremely painful, and I don't want to minimize that at all. However, our resistance to that is what causes pain, and that's what causes these kind of energy blockages to kind of hold on tight, and then like all of our organs, everything is kind of like held, and there's a lot of strain in the body, and then we're not comfortable being with our bodies. So we want to get comfortable being with our bodies. We want to be comfortable in our own home. This is exactly the opposite of society right now, and where people are just screaming and they're taking out all of their emotions on other people. People unfortunately hurt people. There's so many things that happen, and that even might be what you're experiencing. Maybe you're taking out emotions that you don't want to be on people that you really, really love. Okay? But there is a solution. It doesn't have to be for forever. That might be the way that it has been, but we could work through that and move to the other side of that. And part of that work is being able to sit with yourself, and for me to sit with myself in silence, to experience our life, our emotions, and to be able to move through that and allow that power, God, universe, source, spirit, whatever you want to call that power that is doing all these miraculous things in the world, right? Growing everything and beating your heart and all that. That power that actually knows how to regulate us. We get to like allow that power in to every inch of your body. Okay. So if you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and leave me a comment, drop me a message. I'm just going to go ahead and just do a little bit of a guided meditation to kind of just help to start it off. So just gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in Start feeling and bringing some attention to your feet. It's okay, whatever your mind is saying, it's totally okay. We're just going to gently bring the energy down and our thoughts down right to our feet. And just allow your toes to relax and let go. And allow your feet to relax and let go. And the muscles in your ankles relax and let go. Notice if the little gaps of silence causes a little bit of anxiousness, or if it's allowed to be there. Just kind of getting to know our bodies a little bit more, these miraculous machines that we were given to live in and become with. And feel your ankles relax and let go. And your calf muscles relax and let go. Take a deep breath in. And just blow all of the stress out, all of the thoughts out. This is just a few minutes, just a little taste. You're not going to die. We just get to be one with our source, one with our body, one with the home that we have, which is our body. It's where we live. You can allow your knees to relax and let go. And your thighs relax and let go. And your pelvis relax and let go. And your head is right. There's so many things going on, and that's okay. And we could still feel into and allow all of it. Just feel your body, feel if you feel any contraction anywhere. Feel if there's any kind of strain. Is it by your shoulders? Is it your lower back, your knees, tummy? Or are you feeling peaceful in all of these areas? Can you just bring some more allowance to your body to just allow it to feel and to be and to unwind all of the muscles that are in your thighs, those big, strong muscles. You just get to unwind and relax and let go. Your legs and your feet, they serve you so well. Take you everywhere you want to go. If there is anything that's uncomfortable, let that be okay, even though it's uncomfortable. It's there anyway. It's still part of your experience. Let's see if we could just be willing to allow it to be there as it's there anyway. You could just ask it what it's trying to tell you. Sometimes it just needs some attention. That's That's really what our emotions need, is our attention. Feel your pelvis relax and let go. And your bottom just relaxes. And the muscles in your back relax and let go. And your shoulders relax and let go. You feel your arms, all the running around, all the moving, the carrying, the cooking, the putting, the hugging, the touching, the feeling, the writing, the typing, the texting, all that the arms and the fingers, all that they do, and how they are so loyal and working for you, everything that you tell it to do. If they're not inhibited physically, they're able to do. So you could just send your arms and hands some love. And your neck and your chest, you can feel just relax and let go. And your tummy relaxes. Even your internal organs just let go and relax. You don't have to figure everything out right now. Now is just the time for your body to relax. Your body actually knows inherently what to do with the emotions if we just allow them to be there. And take a breath in through your nose and blow out. Let go all your worries. Let go all your fears. It's your birthright to have regulation in your body and to have agency in your life. There's so many forces that are opposing that, but it is your birthright to come more and more deeply into yourself, making your body one of the safest places to be, even if you can't even imagine what that would feel like. You could just be willing to be willing to be willing to imagine that that could be possible, and that our bodies want to work with us. They want to let go. They want to release anything that doesn't serve it. You just feel your tongue relax and let go. And your neck relax and let go. Take a deep breath in. Slowly release the air when you're ready. Just hear the silence. Even if you hear a little noise, that's okay. Just pay attention to all the sounds or the lack of sounds. your jaw to relax and let go. And your tongue relax and let go. You might even feel the urge to shut this off or to skip ahead or something. See what happens if you just don't. And you just allow yourself in. Maybe you're enjoying this and you wouldn't even think about that. That's also perfectly fine. But either way, this is about having agency over our bodies and our lives. And to show your mind that it's safe even when you're sitting in some quiet and silence as your body is relaxing and unfolding. So you allow your lips to relax, the muscles around your mouth relax and let go. And the muscles around your eyes just relax and let go. Your optic nerve can just relax. It's okay. It's okay. No matter what the urges are, you can just sit there for another minute and not die. We can be safe in our bodies for 30 seconds to a minute. Even if your brain is like it's not safe, you can say, okay, it's okay. I'm so sorry you feel that way. I'm so sorry that your body hasn't been a safe place just to be able to sit and be with. I see you. I see your experience in your life and the pain that you've been through. Of course you don't want to sit, but I see you. I understand. We get to talk to that part of ourselves that is scared and in pain. I see you. Of course you're feeling that way. It's okay. I see you. Those are really hard emotions to feel. Some of them are just fine. The ability to be willing to feel them, or at least sit next to them, kind of brush them with a feather. I see you. I see you in there. Start feeling your feet again, wiggling your toes, kind of coming back. Let me know if you'd like to do this for longer periods of time. Move your leg and your back and your arms, maybe gently opening up your eyes, moving and stretching. It is your birthright. Your life is your birthright. So much love to you. I hope this was a helpful little intro to some relaxation in your body and some feeling of safety.